Which movie has the most heartbreaking ending? $1 Million Baby, Life is Beautiful, Grave of the Fireflies, The Green Mile or The Cure? Both get me teary-eyed every time. Dear Zachary, Bridge to Terabithia, My Girl, AI That Poor Teddy Bear. Brokeback Mountain's ending kills me each time I watch it. The Pianist broke something inside of me. Green Mile, I'm tired of all the pain I feel and hear in the world. Just tear my heart out. Marley and Me Loudly Crying, Atonement, Pan's Labyrinth. That's the only movie where I physically cried during the credits. 7. Can't watch that movie again because of the ending. The Mist. It is the single most tragic scene in all of cinema I've seen. Train to Busan, The Mist, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Does anyone remember the movie, Charlie, based on the book Flowers for Algernon? From 1968. All Quiet on the Western Front, 2022. It's a tie for me. Old Yeller, Where the Red Ferns Grow, and X200B. If you love animals, do not watch I Was Forced to Back when I was in school in the 80s and 90s and I am still not over it. Dancer in the Dark. Don't know if you would describe it as heartbreaking. But The Green Mile just had the ending of, yeah, that's what I would expect the legal system of that. Time to Do to John Coffey. Even thought he's innocent. I feel like the cliché on the other hand would be John Coffey being found innocent in some way, shape or form. Old Yeller, Brokeback Mountain, Boys Don't Cry and Beautiful with Javier Bardem. A River Runs Through It. La La Land Skull. What Dreams May Come. Deleted. Not really the ending. But in the movie, Inside Out, when Bing Bong jumps off the flying car to help what's-her-name escape the dead dream area. Don't remember what that was called too. Poor Bing Bong. Marley and Me. American History X. Kyle Reese dying at the end of Terminator gets me. Is Brian's song. https en.m.wikipedia.org/wiki/Brian_s_song. Completely out of the zeitgeist now. I love Brian Piccolo. And I'd like all of you to love him too. And tonight, when you hit your knees, please ask God to love him. Watership Down. Empire of the Sun. Because of this movie I can never see Christian Bale as a child actor. He was just a young actor who could really get into character. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Atonement. Dancer in the Dark. I loved it. But I was extra depressed for days. The Lord of the Rings. The Return of the King. Grave of Fireflies. Yeah, nothing comes close to it. Beaches. My Life with Michael Keaton and Nicole Kidman. My sister and cousin watched the movie Hachiko together a few years ago. They already cried during the film. But then the credits rolled. And just when they thought it was over came the screen that said, this story was based on true happenings, and you can imagine the rest. Schindler's List. He knew he could have done so much more. When they placed the stones on his grave, they were so thankful someone did something. But he could have done more and he had to live with that. That's true for all of us. We could do so much more. But we don't. Arlington Road. Dancer in the Dark. Revolutionary Road and Titanic, both endings were tragic. Into the Wild. Requiem for a Dream. Dr. Zhivago. Paris, Texas. Toy Story 4. Inside Out. The Art of Racing in the Rain. Pleading Face. That movie gets me crying every single time. Stand By Me. I have an existential crisis every time I watch it. It rips my heart out. Terms of Endearment. Not the ending but Dobby teeing I. Shaving Ryan's Privates. Not sure, but Up absolutely has the most heartbreaking beginning. Moonlight, in a different way. Mist. Amadeus. Mist by Stephen King. Midnight Cowboy. The Whale. I have never choked up so bad at a movie. I have always found the ending to The Last American Virgin super sad. https www.youtube.com/watch v equals size ogugd mvi and ab_channel equals xx Melinda 86xx https www.youtube.com/watch v equals size ogugd mvi and ab_channel equals xx Melinda 86xx. Especially because it was a teen comedy. Old Yeller. Last American Virgin. To me was the ending of Shane a old western, and looking up the movie theory it's even more upsetting. I thought the end of the Florida Project was incredibly sad. The Green Mile. City of Angels messed me up. Black Swan 2. Green Mile. When a Monster Calls, one of the most underrated, tear-jerking movies I've ever seen. Ian Geint. The Florida Project, it just felt so real. The Mist. Always broke back for me.